even bother NFL teams anymore. Don't even bother throwing on Xavien Howard. It's not even worth it. Right now, he owns a 45.3%. His passer rating when thrown right now is 45.3. You realize that when quarterbacks just throw an incompletion, like if they just went 0 for 1 in the game and just left, that would be a 39. They would get I believe it's just 39 across the board. So it's literally almost better for opposing quarterbacks just to throw it in the dirt. I think, and I mean, he's been doing it all season. It's one thing if you're Cameron Dancer for the Vikings and you can just absolutely make him, he can just absolutely come out and just ball a game and get a passer rating of a 12 or something. That's one game. Xavien Howard's been doing this all season. Let's talk more about the second round pick, the former Baylor Bear. Like I said, second round draft pick by the Miami Dolphins, and he was a guy that, honestly, back in 2016, by the way, a guy that was 6'1", 192 pounds, ran a 4.58 at the combine, and I mean, you liked what you saw. Length, guy had speed, but personally, I didn't know, number one, that he was going to be this good, and number two, that he was going to take off like this. Now, a couple of years ago, he actually had a respectable season. This year, he's got a PFF grade of 87.3 and 9 picks, which is first in the NFL. Get this, he literally has more picks than some, or he has literally caught more passes, whether it's from opposing quarterbacks or not, than some NFL wide receivers have. Granted, it's probably third or fourth string wide receivers, but still, it's a stat. It's true. 77.3 back in 2018 had a 77.3 PFF grade, had 7 interceptions, also led the league. And I mean, this guy's just the sky's the limit for a guy like Xavien Howard. I think he's going to really. I think he's finally putting his name out there. He's finally getting the recognition he deserves. He deserves to be first team All Pro. I'm going to say that right now. But through this year, through 76 targets, has allowed 37 of them to be caught. And he's just a menace. He's a guy that. You really can't try to fault, because I mean he just shuts people down, and I think even if guys like Patrick Mahomes found that out the hard way, because honestly it was one of those things where you kind of knew he was going to get a pick. I think he had 1 in 4 games, 4 straight games, and then he came out back and just made a pick against the Chiefs, which by the way might have been the best interception I've seen all year, might be the best play I've seen all year. So there's that. But this year. So far, again, has allowed actually 48 catches. My bad. Has allowed 48 catches for 740 yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, again, that seems like a lot, but at the end of the day, when he's the guy that's defending, all these routes, all these different things. He's defended over 435 different route concepts. So, only allowing 48 catches, it's pretty respectable. And right now, I believe he's one of the best one of the best corners in the entire NFL, and he finally deserves to get the recognition. And he's leading the NFL in interceptions again with 9. So they're definitely a guy that people need to quit sleeping on. People need to realize, hey, don't even bother throwing on this guy, because it's totally not worth it. He's just going to make you, he's just going to embarrass you. You just don't do it. Don't do it. Might as well just throw it on the ground, especially with a guy like Xavien Howard. By the way, interesting tidbit here. Vikings fans, I know you're probably going to be a little bit mad at this, but the next player behind Xavien Howard's passer rating, which again was a 45.3, Xavier Rhodes, 46.9. Doesn't that just great? Happy for him though. Hope he's doing well there in Indianapolis. He clearly is, and I'm glad for him. So, anywho, once again, we appreciate you guys for joining us. For those of you that watch us on YouTube, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. Helps people find the show. And go out there and have a great day.